Oh, what a turn of events. Hey guys, it's Rachel. So today I am going to be reading Taylor's journal entries. Oh my gosh. Guys, it's been a day of filming. Okay, so I had some free time. I took all my class quizzes and assignments last night, so I was like, okay, I have a free day. I was doing this DIY project, as you can see by the black paint on my nails. I totally messed it up, and I'm gonna still do the video. I just have to get a new item, because when that video comes out, I'll show you what happened. But it was okay, and then I went to check on it a couple hours later, meaning 5 minutes ago, and it was complete, just not repairable pretty much. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna film this idea instead. So here we are. So I'm sitting here editing, and I'm gonna go ahead and make the joke first. Yes, it seems like I can't read because I was just trying to digest everything, pronounce things properly, read things properly. Just enjoy the video. Sorry for that. So, for Lover, she made the deluxe versions at Target come with some of her personal journal entries. She went through all her old journals, and she scanned them and picked ones that she wanted us to read. And she read some on Lover's Lounge the night before Lover came out, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so entertaining. So I wanted to read some for you guys, just because I just feel like that's entertaining, and not everyone has these, and not everybody might have the same, version, or you might not have known about this at all. So I'm here to tell you some stories, and I'm really excited. I think this will be a fun video. I've actually wanted to do this video for a long time, and that'll compensate for the video that I wanted to do for a long time, but I completely messed up earlier. So let's just get into this. I think it'll be really fun, so let's just get started. First journal entry I'm gonna read is, and I wanted to read some from all of them, so I'm just gonna pick, some ones I think you guys would find fun. And also, they're actual, scans of her diary. They're not, typed or anything. And these are actually lyrics from Never Grow Up that she, hand wrote. And, that's so freaking cute. But I'm gonna read you guys. I think I'm gonna read this one. Yeah. This is from July 11th, 2009. At 19 years of age. I just got back from a trip to Canada that was absolutely refreshing and good for the soul. I never really knew what a good thing having no cell or internet service could be, but it was a great thing. I did things a little differently up there, and I actually liked it. I started reading self-help books. It's really uplifting knowing that you can change your life today, tomorrow, just by doing a few things you never thought of, or doing things differently than you've done them before. New things I adopted from the self-help book is get up early, which I need to do. Keep your cool. Don't tee off on people you love, and laugh more. You can control your moods, create a love account, and make deposits. In other words, show people that you love them. Tell people that you love them, I'm so good at reading. Okay. Another new hobby of mine is antique stores. And not just neat, organized antique stores. I really like the ones where there's so much Taylor Swift crap to dig through. You can find absolute treasures. Or nothing. I went to 2 antique stores in, oh gosh, Saskatchewan. I know it's a place in Canada, and I just butchered it. And one today in Winnipeg. I bought all these old glass mason jars. I'm gonna use them for candle holders. I bought old scales and watch faces and chairs and old trunks and a bird cage and 2 lamps. This weekend, I gave everyone in the band raises. That was before the first show we played, Calgary. Then, before the show we play tonight, I called the whole crew in for a meeting and bonused everybody. 72 people. She's a nice legend. Oh my gosh. I swear I can read, but, like, it takes me a minute to, like, digest what I'm, like, reading. And some of her words, like, I can't read. Okay. She said crap. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I want to read this one because she wrote this one on my birthday. And I find this very entertaining because I was literally obsessed with her on this birthday. And, oh, wait. Every birthday after that. This was August 9th, 2010. I started loving Taylor in, like, 2008, 2009. I heard Love Story in 2008, but, like, 2009, like, the spring of 2009, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm who I am today. I love reading these journal entries just because you can get, like, such, like, an in-depth look into her life. And I think it's so entertaining to, like, see what she was doing on that day and, like, oh, what was I doing on that day? And, like, it's just full circle, and I think it's so cool. So this was October 9th, 2010 in Nashville. Today was a long day, but it was great to get all of that stuff done. The Grand Ole Opry performance was tonight. The Opry was just reopened, and the backstage is amazing now. Since the flood, they redid everything. Every room is custom and chic and just lovely. Warm and well thought out. I walked to Starbucks this morning with my headphones on, listening to music. Music has helped me a lot lately. It helps me quiet my very loud fears. I love mornings like that, smiling and talking to strangers, waving to fans, and they burst into tears and screams, all before noon. I drove to the Opry around 3 because I had to do some video interviews, and I wore a sparkly cream dress for my performances. My first one was at 8. The second was at 10. I performed You Belong, Love Story, and a solo acoustic version of Mind that got an excellent response. It almost turns into a different song when it's acoustic. Yeah, she's right. It got applause several times throughout the song, and I was really nervous for the first show. I get stage fright every time I walk onto a stage now. I wish it wasn't so, but I can't blame my mind for freaking out about performances. Criticism of my performances has been the biggest source of pain in my life. I sometimes feel like my college degree is acting like I'm okay when I'm not. Oh, Taylor. I literally just got tears in my eyes. Are you kidding? Taylor. That made me sad. What do I want to read? Oh, this sounds like a good one. Alright. So this was from August 14th, 2013. So this was when she was on the Red Tour. So, ouch. She said, "This week I spent most of my time watching TV, some of it swimming in the pool, a significant amount of time feeling incomplete, then wondering why, because I have the life I've always wanted, then hating myself for feeling any way ungrateful for this mostly perfect life. But this mostly perfect life can feel like a lot of being a tiger I can't read this. I have no idea what this is. A tiger in a wildlife enclosure. I honestly, I saw this. I said, huh? What does that say? Anyways. It's pretty in there, but you can't get out. It's peculiar to me that after all these years, I still get so anxious when I see a group of people staring outside my house, pointing a camera, phones up. They could never imagine how much that feels like being hunted. And no matter how big my house is or how many albums I sell, I'm still going to be the rabbit, because the hunters will always outnumber me. The spectators will stand by, shaking their heads, going, that poor girl. But the point is, they're still watching. Everyone loves to watch a good hunt. I worry for my generation and the ones after that, because they will never truly experience a moment without attempting to capture it and own it. I am of the generation where you see a beautiful flower growing through the cracks in the sidewalk and you pick it. You take it with you to show everyone you know. Whereas I think our ancestors might come upon a beautiful flower and stop and think, wow, that's really beautiful. Never mind that picking a flower kills it. The same way taking a picture of a moment can ruin it altogether. They need to possess things. They need photographic proof that they were there. They need to then post that picture online so their friends can see it, so that they can spend all day checking the comments written underneath. That level of possession worries me. Oh, I actually hadn't read that one before. I've gone through a lot of these on my own, and I don't remember reading this one. Oh my gosh, this one made me really sad. I can't imagine, and she has the best analogies, like a tiger in a cage has mostly beautiful, but you look out and you're still like trapped. She has the most beautiful wording, and when I write in my journals, I'm pretty much just rambling, like there's no like constructive art to it, but everything Taylor says, I swear, is like art, and wow. Okay. So this one is from when she was 13 years old, and she was, I think, performing at a garden party, if I remember this one right. And it's from June 5th, 2003. Okay. Hey journal, I had to sing at a garden party today, so my mom and I went to the field and got set up with some equipment. Then we went home and I got ready. When we got there, all my friends were there and they helped set up, kinda. I started my show, and in one of the first 3 chords of the first song, my guitar pick broke in half and flew out of my hands. There was a huge silence. It was awful. I had to bend over and pick it up in front of everyone. And while I was singing, this guy shouted stuff like, go on, B-I-T-C-H. She has like the little asterisks. She knows what's up. Sing that country BS. Go on, MF. It was awful. After the garden party, we all went to the Reading Hospital to visit. Nanny, she looks worse every time I go. I sang I used to fly a little more like you and same girl for Nanny and her roommate Penny. Penny has liver cancer and is bald from chemo. All of the nurses loved singing it. It went really well. And then we went home and I worked on a song called Not One Day. It's okay, but I don't know. So, I think that one in particular is very important because she was 13 at the time. She was not in the public eye yet, and yet, yeah, she went and sang for her grandma or her nanny in the hospital, and she went and sang for the roommates, and she made it a point to make sure that, you know, everyone enjoyed it. She was talking about even how, like, the nurses liked hearing it, and that just speaks to me of her character, personally, and I've always known that Taylor does those things from the bottom of her heart, and a lot of people like to say that she does stuff just to get attention or, like, make her look better in the media, but I think that that was an example of her just showing, like, hey, like, I actually like just doing this stuff, and it really makes me sad that people think that she does, like, everything just to get attention. Okay. So, this one is one that she read on the Lover's Lounge, and I just wanted to read it because I think it's funny and it makes me laugh, and the end is a whole mood. Okay. This was written on March 17th, 2009. Hi, it's me, the girl who always forgets to write in her journal. Oh yeah, her. I just got back from Australia. I was there for 2 weeks and it was amazing. Gorgeous there. So what else happened since I wrote? I was on the cover of Rolling Stone. My town has sold out every venue. What? Oh, my tour has sold out every venue, including Madison Square Garden. I just cried. In 1 minute, and Staples Center in 2. I sometimes feel like it's my destiny to roll my eyes at happy couples and resent Valentine's Day. I also feel like I'm the girl before the one. I'm not the one. I'm the girl you think is the one for you. And after it doesn't work out with me, you realize the next girl is the one. The one you're gonna stay with. I might get married, but I think it's ultimately my fate to light candles and pine away and roll my eyes at happy couples and resent Valentine's Day. She's my favorite human ever, period. Oh my god. She is the funniest person I think oh my god. Wow. Alright, so the last one I'm going to read from this one, and I can do another one of these videos if you guys want. I can do like a part 2. But this one kind of broke my heart. This was the summer when literally everything was happening with like Kim Kardashian, and there was just so much drama in her life. And she wrote, August 29th, 2016, Nashville. This summer is the apocalypse. And that's all she said. So, that's the end of Journal 2. And I'm not reading every single one out of these. I'm just like picking a couple here and there so you guys can like, you know. And if you want to get these, they're at Target if you are interested in reading every single one. So this is another one from when she was younger. This was October 15th, 2003 in Wyomissing, Pennsylvania. She said, hey, I have decided that school is really a big disappointment. It's only cool when you're popular. I'm not. It's only cool when you have a boyfriend. It's cool when everybody likes you. I don't have that, but my extracurricular life is what really matters to me. I guess I'm just not good enough for people my own age, or maybe I'm not bad enough? Yeah, she read this one on the live too. It was funny. Okay, so... Oh, I'm going to read the one about 1989 because my brand loves to just thrive. Okay. I need to put my slipper back on. It's cold. Okay, so this next one is about 1989, and it's probably one of my favorite journal entries. So, this was written on May 30th, 2014. She said, so we got to China around 2 p.m., and I know it would have completely ruined me if I slept when I got to the hotel, so I decided to work out. Why is this pen running out? Just went to my purse and got a new pen. So, a crazy story unfolded within the last 24 hours. Last night, I had this vivid dream where the photo I'd chosen for the album cover wasn't good enough, intriguing enough, artful enough. It woke me up. I couldn't shake it, and it stayed with me all day because I had that nagging feeling I'd been pushing back for weeks. Was now confirmed in my gut, and it wasn't good enough. I went to the venue, mind racing, wondering if I'd have to do an entirely different photo shoot. I got to my dressing room with the newer versions of the cover I looked at and felt nothing. The team pulled up this new scan file of Polaroids we had taken during the shoot. I saw it within 10 seconds. The shot. The cover. It's a Polaroid of me sitting against a beige wall with a blue seagull sweatshirt on. You can see my red lips, but the photo cuts off my eyes. And for some reason, unknown to me, it's the most intriguing photo I've ever seen. I think it's the mystery of not seeing my eyes. Maybe it just looks effortlessly cool. The craziest moment came to me when something caught my eye. The cover photo is 13. I kid you not. I played out a sold-out show in Shanghai tonight and crushed... I played a sold-out show in Shanghai tonight, and the crowd was amazing. Tomorrow we go to Tokyo, where they'll have the whole ticker tape parade at the airport. Oh, smile and wave. Paparazzi, I think she's talking about. She's so cute. Look, she just she drew even a little picture of 1989. I love her. And then there's personal pictures in it too. And she's so adorable. Can everybody take a moment of silence for this picture right here, please? Thank you. Alright. So, I didn't want to make this video too long. So, I'm just going to go through a couple in version 4 now. So, she wrote on February 13th, 2010. She said, "My horoscope said today someone new is going to come into the picture and change my life in an exciting way. Plus, it's the 13th, so it has to be true, right? Right? Well, I don't see it happening in the form of meeting someone. Maybe I'll get an email or a call from someone fantastic and life-changing. Or maybe I won't. That's more likely." This is one from January 3rd, 2017. And this one really just made me aw. So, I want to read this one to you guys because I think it's one of the most important, and it really just kind of lets you have a look into Taylor that you might not have known. If you're clicking on this video and, you didn't know these journals existed, or you didn't know, that she journaled every day. You're not a big Taylor Swift fan and you're just like, oh my gosh, does this girl really have Taylor Swift journals? I do have some of them. I don't have all of, her journal entries. And you know what? Journaling is so therapeutic. And seriously, I love journaling myself. And my journal is my private spot. And there's things in my journal that I'd never want anybody to see because it's my own private thoughts. And it's my way of venting or saying, hey, I had a really good day today and I want to document it, But it's for me. And for Taylor to share these and put these out there and carefully go through every single one of her journals that she's been writing for so long is so special. And that's why I wanted to share this one in particular, just because if you think that Taylor is, I don't know, an emotionless robot because she's a celebrity, or she, just the hateful things that people say about her, I just want this to be read, and I hope maybe it gives you a little in-depth look. So, she said, "I get scared about the future because so much has changed in the last year of my life. I mean, this time last year, I was living in LA, getting ready for the Grammys, and now I'm essentially based in London, hiding out, trying to protect us from the nasty world that just wants to ruin things. We have been together, and no one has found out for 3 months now. I want it to stay that way because I don't want anything about this to change or become too complicated or intruded upon. But it's senseless to worry about someday not being as happy as I am right now. Okay, breathe." That one just gets me every time I read it because I can't imagine how she felt. Like, she was in this beautiful new relationship with the guy she's still with, and she was scared of losing what she had and losing her happiness. And I feel that in my own life. Like, there's some times where I'm just so happy. I'm like, oh my God, is this gonna change? Like, please don't let this change. Like, you know those moments? And I don't know, that one's just very profound to me. And I really, really love that one, just because she's like, okay, breathe. Like, you have such a great thing right now. Like, let's take a deep breath. And I feel that, and I feel like it brings you to a new level of knowing Taylor. So, I love you guys. I'm sorry if this video is short. I just wanted to make this, you know, attention grabbing, because I did want you guys to like hear Taylor's journal entries. I think they're fun to read, and it gives you an in-depth look into her life and a side of her life maybe you didn't know, and you just clicked on this video because you either thought there's no way, or like you were confused, or you know, whatever. But I'm glad I got to share some of these with you, and if you'd like me to do it again, I can read some other ones, and you can give this video a like if you want. I'm still going to be doing the video that I was doing earlier. Like I said, I just have to get new materials because I totally messed it up. But I just want to say there's so many exciting new things coming to my channel. Thank you guys for the support. I love you guys with my entire heart, and I hope this entertained you in some way, and I hope to see you, yes you, in the next one. Bye guys.